Okay, Chapter 1 is Introduction to Real Estate. 这是介绍房地产。Chapter 2 is Estate Transfers and Title. Okay, 这是讲产权这方面的。Okay, let's go back to the problem. Okay, we have, let's use a 100,000. Okay, that's the original sale price, right? Okay, and then they say they listed for 20% off, right? So it says at 80,000, right? Okay. So how much profit did we read the question, please? Yeah. Please have a seat. If not, you could bring more chair out from the room. Okay.
So the question is, a person purchased the property for 20% less than the listed price.
Okay, stop. Okay. So this is the purchase price that they bought it at, right? 20% off, right? Okay. What's the next one?
The next one is, and later sold the property for the original list price.
Okay.
The question is, percentage of the profit.
Okay. So what did he make? He made 20K, right?
Yeah.
What did he bought it at? He bought it at 80, right? So 20,000 divided by 80,000. Okay, it's 25%. Okay, so 20,000 divided by 80, right? Because that's how much he paid into, right? Remember the triangle, right? How much did he make, right? Percentage, right? So this is the percentage. This is the principal, right? He spent 80,000 here, okay, 80K. But how much he paid for? I mean, how much he made? 20, right? 20K. So 20K divided by, you cover the percentage up, right? Remember? Okay. So 20K divided by 80K, that'll be 25%. Okay. So don't get tricked into saying, right? I bought it 20% off and I sold it back the same price, I make 20%. Okay, so that's a trick question. Okay, so in the answer they put 20% as an answer. So a lot of students just say 20%, they pass and they got one wrong. Okay, so everybody understand that, right? 每个人都知道怎么回事 right? Okay. Alright, let's start. Okay, introduction to real estate. Okay. Okay, real estate is a very powerful industry. Okay. 房地产的话是一个很巨大的一个行业。Okay. Everywhere you go, okay, you will meet up with real estate. Okay. Back in the prehistoric times, right? Cavemen have real estate. Okay. They say this is my cave, right? They stick to right. Okay. 之前的原始人也是一样 ，OK， 他们那个山洞也是他们那个房地产 ，OK， 所以呢，这个历史是永远就是跟着人类走的 ，OK， especially in California market, okay, everything we touch in California is 20% of the whole country, okay， 加州是自己一个小国家了 ，OK， 他做什么事业的话 ，OK， 都是20%， 1/5。全美 okay. So each state has its own real estate license laws, okay. 每个州它有自己的房地产的法律 okay, 跟那个业教 okay. So their website is originally bre.ca.gov, okay. Right now is bre, okay. .ca.gov, okay. The only change is the B, okay. They changed it to Bureau of Real Estate, okay. 它比一个 部门这个名称这个意思扩大了 ，OK， 这是叫 bureau，OK， instead of department. So offline, okay, if you go to BRE, okay, the website is there, okay. So let me just go offline a little bit and show you, okay. The students online they cannot see it, okay. BRE.ca.gov. This is how the website looks like, okay. 这是它这个房地产部门那个网址 okay. So you have everything here, okay. Page for the consumer, licensee is for agents, okay. Examinees for students who did not, haven't passed the test yet, and also for developers, okay. And this site is very useful, okay. Let me show you how to use this site to study, okay. 怎么用这个网址去补习了？ You see the search bar on the upper right hand corner, okay. Just click on any topic, okay. Let's say tenancy, okay. And then what you have here, you have all of the topics, okay, on tenancies, okay. And then you have a reference book, okay. So when you click on that reference book, you have how many chapters? 26, 25 chapters, okay. And then at the end you have the glossary and tables, okay. 它有26个章节 ，okay， 加上26、27 ，okay。所以里面呢很丰富的资料 ，okay。Every book that is written in California on real estate got it from here, okay. This is the source, okay。每一个房地产，加州房地产这个课本 ，okay， 在外面，它是从这边抽资料出来的 ，okay。所以这个网址是很重要 ，okay。So let's say you go to talking about landlord and tenants, right? 就是房东跟房客 ，okay. So everything is in there that talks about landlord and tenants, okay. Okay, it talks about everything there is to know about tenants and landlords, okay. So if you want to reference something that you don't understand, okay, go to the website and search, okay. 你再在这个它的网址去找这个资料出来。Okay, most importantly, if you go and look at the glossary, okay, the glossary is very helpful to define all the terms, okay, from A through Z, okay. So let's say in the middle, you have this phrase, okay. Blockbusting. What does it mean by blockbusting? Okay, 它是把一个区打破了 okay. The practice on the part of unscrupulous speculators or real estate agents of inducing panic selling of homes at prices below market value. Okay, 就是有一些就是投资人 ，OK， 坏的投资人 ，OK， 跟 agent， 他就杀这些屋主 ，OK， 去卖他们那个房子 ，especially by exploiting the prejudice of the property owners in neighborhoods in which racial makeup is changing or appears to be on the verge of changing. Okay, so people knocking on your door say, "Hey, this neighborhood is not what it used to be, right?
Going down, yeah.
And the recently sold property is less than what you purchased it, right?" And they look around, they say, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll sell too." Okay, so they create a panic, okay, in the whole block. So everybody will sell their home, okay, because once they sell, right, they could make the commission, right? 有些 agent 呢，他就是告诉这些屋主 ，OK， 你的周围环境变化了 ，OK， 很多这个其他的人进来，你的价值 ，OK， 有变化了 ，OK， 低于你买回来那个钱，所以呢，他就是怕了 ，OK， 他怕就是卖 ，OK， 这个叫 blockbusting。Okay, this terminology is called blockbusting. You break up the whole block.
Is
Okay.
that legal though?
No, it's not legal.
Not legal?
Yeah.
Some of the people say legal or unethical or unethical.
Yeah, this is one of the unethical methods that agents use or investors use. Okay, they would basically induce panic into the neighborhood homeowners, right? That they want to sell it. Okay, because they want to make the commission by selling houses. Okay, so this is called blockbusting. It's not if they catch you doing the same thing over and over again, they will try to prosecute you. Okay, or take your license away. Okay. It's unethical, okay? So, but the issue is that if you show paperwork in writing, okay, then it's illegal, okay? Or you got recorded somehow, okay? Alright, so everybody knows where to look for answers, right? On this page, it's called a reference book, okay, under this website, okay? 你不知道怎么去找答案的话，你就到这个网址来找。Okay, so let's go back to the class. Okay, let's continue. High cost of real estate. Okay, 房地产是不是几块钱的东西，几百块的东西。Okay. It's not a few $100s, okay? Typical house is at least 200,000, okay? $250,000 to 500,000, $500,000, okay? 房产这个价位的话，这是1/4，100万还是25万 ，OK， 20万到25万，很贵的 ，OK， 50万 ，OK， 这是平均数了，现在 ，OK。California have a lot of stuff, okay? 加州有很多这个产业了 ，OK? High tech, okay? Silicon Valley, okay? San Jose, okay? 在北加州有高科技的公司 ，okay? Investment in everything, okay? 投资性的 tourism, okay? Mickey Mouse, right? Disneyland, right? Universal Studio 等等 ，OK， 它的游客这方面的话，旅游也是很大的事业 ，OK。And they have energy, healthcare system, telecom，OK， 通讯的 ，OK， 医疗的 ，OK， 云能的都有 ，OK。然后 also California exports of goods，OK，grapes, red wine, fruits, OK。Oranges, avocados, a lot, okay? 有很多水果都可以出口的 ，okay? So, California is nice weather, okay? 它的天气也不错 ，okay? 所以呢就很好这个地区，因为它是靠海边嘛 ，okay? And it's near the coast, okay? Real estate a profitable profession, okay? 你做房地产的话是很赚钱的一个行业 ，okay? With high cost of real estate comes high potential for profit. Commission is the amount of pay, okay? Usually as a percentage of the selling price. 佣金呢，这是一个比例 ，OK？ 一个部分 ，OK？And then we go through the social network, okay, referrals, to get customers. Let me show you different idea of what kind of commissions that you guys can make, okay? 你们的佣金的可能性是赚多少钱 ，okay? A normal sale of a $500,000 home, okay? 你卖一套50万的房子 ，OK， 你到底赚多少佣金 ？OK， Who knows? Anybody know? Jay, do you know? Roughly? Okay, 6% is the norm, right? And it goes to two sides, okay? 6% 呢，它给出去是两个公司，okay? The seller, right? 屋主 will pay the listing agent a total of 6%, and then they take 3%, and then give the other company who sells the house the balance of 3%. Okay, 所以呢you have two companies involved. Okay, if the listing agent finds his own buyer, okay, then he keeps the entire 6%. Okay, 如果这个listing 经纪呢 ，OK， 他找自己的买主，他连那个另外的3% 都拿上 ，OK， 所以总共是6%。So 6% of 500,000 is how much? 30,000, right? And half of that, you get 15K each, right? 3万块除2 1万5, okay? But the agent do not get the whole 15,000, okay? Because it's from a company, okay? The company then splits, okay? Either 20/80, okay? Or they split it with the agent 30/70, okay? Our company give 80%, okay, for all starting agents, okay? Because the other brokerages saying that, hey, you're newbie, right? 你新的 agent, okay? 你没有经验，我给你70%. And then they add another manager on top of you, okay, to train you. That manager get half of what you get, okay? So you only got 35%, okay, for the first 3 to 5 sales, okay? 他还给你一个管理 ，OK， 教你怎么去做，他也抽一半 ，OK， 抽你一半，所以呢，你3到5个案子都是35%。Okay, for us it's different. Okay, 80% you get full 80%. Okay, I train you, my agent train you, you still get 80%. Okay, you keep everything at 80%. Okay, so that's one way. You sell a house, you get 80% of it. What is that? Okay, 28 times 15,000, 12,000. Okay, 12000. Okay, so this is how much you could make by selling a $500,000 home. Okay, so if you sell half of that, $250,000 home, a condo, whatever, okay, it'll be half. Okay, 6%. I mean, 6,000. Okay, half. Okay. Now let's look at another example. Okay, and obviously, if you sell $1 million home, okay, up here in number 1, 如果你卖一套100万房子的话 you double that, 24,000. Okay, so you have an idea of how much you can make. Okay, and number 2, let's say you're into commercial. Okay, 你做商业的 and you're not selling the entire warehouse. Okay, you're just leasing. Okay, a warehouse. Okay, 你租一个 warehouse 出去 Okay, so let's say the warehouse is 50,000 square feet. Okay, 5万方尺的仓库 Okay, in Rancho it's about 65 cents per square foot. Okay, in the city of industry it's $1.20, $1 to $1.20. Okay, 有贵一倍。So what is 50,000? Okay, 5万方尺乘6毛5，多少 ？Anybody? So let's look at this. 50,000 square foot warehouse, okay, times 0.65, okay, $32,500 per month, okay. 每个月他的房租是32,500块 okay? So typically for commercial, right, you lease it for 3 to 5 years, okay? Let's say the norm is 3 years, okay? 你租这个商业的话3到5年很平常的 okay? So you use 3 years, 3年 so you have to times 12 times 3, right? 3 years. How much is that? Times 12 times 3, okay? It becomes $1.17 million, okay? Okay, 117万. So let's say they only give you 5%, you split 2, you got 2.5%, right? So 1.17 million times 0.025, okay? 你乘上一个 2.5% 佣金, okay? So your commission will be $29,250 to the company at 80%, okay, times 0.8. You make $23,400, okay? So it's as if you're selling $1 million home just by renting a warehouse, okay? So this is commercial, okay? So everybody understand how to do commercial renting?
No question for the 6%. So who's the price? The commission is negotiable.
Yes.
Then, for example, so you got 6% from the seller. You got the seller from your broker. You talk to the seller. You got 6%. And then you split when the buyer's agent got 3%.
Yes.
Right? Got 3%. So you gotta talk to the buyer's agent, right? Or this like.
No, once you have the listing,
Mm-hmm.
you said how much you're gonna give out. You talk to the owner too, right? You say, okay, I could give out a maximum of 3%. Sometimes you could be flexible. If it doesn't sell, say give 4% out. Okay. Sometimes you see 4%. Sometimes you will see 6%. Who's it from? From the builder. Okay, the builder actually give it out. Okay, so if you can sell it, you get the high percentage. Okay, and the norm is you get 3%, half. Okay, but like you say, it's negotiable. Okay, 佣金的方面的话是讨价还价的 Okay, no one sets it, and this is one of the test questions. Okay, so if I were you, write down. Okay, that commission here. Okay, whenever you see commission, they would have an answer. Okay, they will say who sets the commission? 谁固定这个佣金? Okay, they will say the seller. Okay, they will say the buyer. They will say the real estate commissioner. Okay, and then D, negotiable. Okay, the answer is D, negotiable. Okay.
When you say like negotiable, it's like a price that the owner and the seller put together, agreed on. That's kind of what it says.
So I'm talking about a seller, buyer's.
No, on the MLS, right? You could put 3%. But if I bring you a cash buyer over your asking price, I would say, give me 4%. Okay?
Isn't there some that even say 0% on the commission too, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you say 0%, that means I don't want anybody to sell for me. Right?
I'm gonna get my in-house. I'm gonna get it.
OK， 我讲 OK， 有个题目 OK， 考试题里面这个关于佣金的 OK， 他会问谁固定那个佣金，他会讲卖主、买主，然后他讲房地产的头 OK commissioner。第四 D OK， 他讲是讨价还价，正确的答案是讨价还价 OK， 你们要记住 OK。So most students will pick the seller. Okay, that's the right answer, but that's the wrong answer. Okay, the best answer is negotiable. Okay, so everybody understand that, right? Okay. Yes. Huh?
enrolling the class.
Oh, we take care of that during the break. Oh, huh? Maybe 15 more minutes. We'll take a short break. Okay. All right, let's look at the historical influence. 最后佣金就是两方啊，这是 negotiable 讨价还价。Yeah. Okay, when you look at this, okay.
那有总跟我说啊，你把我房子卖掉，我就只支4%的佣金，也有这种可能，是不是？
有啊。
就看你
接不接受嘛？对，啊。Okay, let's look at the history of California. Okay, 那个加州的历史。So you got the American Native Indians. Okay, 有这个美国的印第安人。Okay. 1500s you got the Spanish rule. Okay. 1513年的时候，在西班牙统治的。啊？这是看那个东西 ，OK， 不用看书，看书你就 not pay attention. And then 1822 you have the Mexican rule, OK， 1822年这是墨西哥统治 ，OK。So they have a little skirmish with the Mexican government. So, in 1848, okay, the Treaty of Guadalupe, Hidalgo, okay, is deeded to the United States, okay. 美国1848年 ，OK 拿到加州了 ，OK 从墨西哥这边。And then in September 1850, it becomes statehood, okay. 加州这边为现在的加州 ，okay. So when you look at this, okay, I want you guys to know this answer, okay. California statehood, okay, September 9, 1850. 1850, you have to remember this year, okay. That's one of the test questions, okay. When is California become California statehood? 加州什么时候成立那个州政府？1850年 ，OK， 这个你要记住。Okay, going back, we have the Spanish rule, okay， 这是西班牙统治的。And then Mexican rules in the early 1800s, they won't ask you that much detail. Okay, they're just going to ask you, when does California become statehood? Right, the answer is 1850. Okay. Now, when John Sutter discovered the gold, okay, in California, that was what we call gold rush. Okay. 这个人名 ，OK。Sutter 先生他发现金矿在加州 ，OK， 很多人就跑过来加州这边去挖金矿了 ，OK。So the gold rush brought thousands to California, okay. So a lot of people make a lot of money, okay, and then a lot of people work, okay. 有很多人都赚了很多钱 ，OK。Okay, remember that date, 1850, okay, 1850年。Okay, 1917 is when we passed the real estate licensing law. Okay, 1917年 ，OK， 他有拿这个业照 ，OK。So basically, you're talking about 38 to 40, I think it's 50 million now, okay, Californians. So we make up 15% of the total U.S. population, okay. So 我们是15%到20%这个人数了 ，OK。Alright, let's talk about real and personal property. To begin with, right, real estate, when you have it, okay, ownership has a bundle of rights. 你有一把权利在你手里 ，OK， 你有这个房产。The first one is possession, OK， 这是你的 ，OK。 你控制的 ，OK。Enjoyment，OK，你可以用你的房子等等 ，OK，用上房子 ，enjoy，OK，享受你的房产。Number 3, you can control it, okay? Meaning you could paint whatever color you want, right?
Not necessarily.
Well,
DNRs.
yeah, that's one of the control you cannot, right? Or your neighbors, right? This position, okay? You could sell it, get rid of it, okay? 你可以处理 ，OK， 不要转给别人等等，叫 disposition. So this 4 bundle rights, okay? Memorize it. 你会记住 okay? They will ask you on the test. Very, very basic, okay? Bundle of rights, 一把权利是什么东西在里面 okay? Possession, enjoyment, control, and disposition, okay? 你是这个房产是你的 okay? 你可以享受，可以控制，可以卖出去 okay? So I'm just repeating this over here, okay? Bundle rights. Alright, real property. What does that mean, real property? Okay, you have 2 portions to real property. 有2部分. First one is the land, 地皮 okay? Second thing is the house, okay? Or anything permanently attached or fixed to the land. Okay? 你有东西在土地上面 ，OK， 还是你按的在地上，房楼、墙 ，OK， 果树等等都是不动产 ，OK，real estate. Other things that you need to know, okay? This word literal, okay, is you have ocean water rights, okay? 这是海边的水 okay? 叫 littoral. Riparian is different, okay? Riparian is like rivers and streams, okay? 河跟小河，这个水你有权利 okay? So imagine you're looking at this, okay? There's a lake or ocean, okay? The water here and the water here, okay? This is called littoral, okay? That's what they're talking about, okay? 湖边跟海边的水叫 littoral, okay?
Where's the property at?
Adjacent to, right? Or
Well, if your property is here,
on the property.
okay, you have your beachfront property,
Okay, that's beautiful.
right? On the back you have a lake, okay? And then river, if you have a river here, right? You have your houses here, okay? It's right down the middle of the river, okay? That's your water right between your opposing neighbors, okay? 你对面的邻居 ，OK， 有一半的这个权利用上这个河水 ，OK， or stream, okay. So this is called riparian. Riparian.
Yeah.
Okay, don't get these two confused. Okay, one is lake and ocean, the other one is rivers and streams.
Our river.
Okay, riparian.
River.
Yeah, river. Yeah,
L Lake.
L for lake. Right there you go. Okay, so any questions on that? 有什么问题? Let's move on. Okay. Anything incidental or opportune to the land, including share of water stock. Okay. Let's say you have a bunch of houses, okay, and then on top you have a water tower, okay. Who makes that water tower? A company, right? And then they issue stocks. OK， 你带对房子在上面 ，OK， 你有个水塔，水塔有这个水公司，水公司有这个股票叫 water stock，OK， 供应水给上面的房子 ，OK， 你买这个房子 ，OK， 你有一份那个股票叫 water stock，so that stock is also called real estate，OK， 这个股票水公司的股票也是房地产不动产一部分。你买这个房子，你就有这个股份 ，OK。And another concept that is a trick question on the test, OK， 它有这个问题在上面 ，OK， 很多人知道 stock is not real estate, right? Regular stock is not real estate, but water stock is real estate, OK。水公司的股票是房地产 ，OK。普通的股票不是房地产 ，OK。So you also have trees, shrubs, fruit trees, right, etc. Vegetation, that's also real estate. Okay, you cannot easily move them. Okay, it's held to the land by roots. Okay, 有根的东西，果树、树 ，OK， 等等 ，OK， 都是不动产。Okay, so this is Earth. Okay, 那个是地球。So if you own this much land, okay, you don't need to be in this class. There's a lot of land, right? But every land on here, okay, below all the way to the center of the Earth is yours. Okay, and everything above the space is yours. Okay, I think the country they cap it at 20,000 feet. Okay. 2万尺以上 ，OK， 不是你的，是政府的 ，OK。So airspace, this terminology is also used in condo, okay? Because condo, it could be a high rise, right? You are basically this unit. Okay, all you don't have land, you have space, airspace for condo. Okay, condo 这类房子的话 ，OK， 你有空间 ，OK。So whenever you see condo, they may ask you, right? It's the airspace that they have, okay? Not the land, they don't have land, okay? 它没有地皮的 ，OK？ 它有空间。
What about the upstairs and downstairs? Is that called condo too?
Yeah.
What about downstairs? Which one has a
Whatever airspace you have, yeah.
Does the bottom condo own the land?
No, it's common
Does
land.
somebody own the land? But
Yes,
somebody-
HOA. The whole
Okay,
HOA,
okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, you could have the high rise, right?
Yeah.
40, 50 stories up, right? Everybody owns the land, okay? They pay the taxes on that land, okay? And the units. Any questions on condo and airspace? Okay. Alright, personal property. What is personal property? Easy answer, right? Anything not defined as real property. Okay? 所有不是不动产的话，都是私人财产。Okay? 这正确的答案。Okay? Emblements. What is emblements? Growing crops cultivated annually, fruits and nuts. Okay? 这是果跟那个坚果。Okay? 这是叫 emblements.
See, that's right there.
That's personal property.
That's personal property, but it's a root, right?
No,
Not a root.
unless your fruit is root.
Like a
Like,
tree. If a tree has a fruit,
yeah, when they don't call like potato,
no.
right?
Or
Or
like a lemon.
a lemon tree. Okay, give you a definition. Okay,
Right.
this is my version of a lemon tree. Okay, the tree itself is real estate because it has roots. Okay, the lemons on the tree is not real estate. It's called emblements. The fruits you could pick, okay? Because the lemon does not have roots. It has a stem, right?
Yeah.
So if some vegetation, right? Your cabbage, right? Your carrots, right? Okay, those are vegetables, right? And it has roots. Okay, those are real estate also. Okay, they don't call it emblements. This is called
The
veg.
lemon trees in a big pot. Is that a real property or?
Yeah, if you put your lemon tree here, right? Your tiny little lemon tree here in a pot.
A big lemon tree.
Well, I don't care how big. You got a big enough pot, right? Okay. So this is personal property because you can move the pot, right? You get a bulldozer and move it, right? As long as you can move it, okay, it's not real estate. When you have roots attached to the land, okay, that's real estate. Okay. So some people they want to sell the house before they put all the nice fruit tree in the pot, okay,
Right, that's what
and then they take it away.
We do a house and sell a couple of trees, alright?
Yeah, but it's in the pot, right?
Yeah, it was in the pot. She don't sell it. She said,
Yeah.
with a house, and then farmer say you can sell it because it's personal property.
Yeah. They got nice fruits, right? So, okay, so that's what that means, right? Okay. And whenever you sell personal property, you have to have a bill of sale, okay? Not a purchase contract for a house, okay? Regular bill of sale, okay? And you have to pay taxes on it, okay? To the state. Okay, 州政府也收这个 sales tax, okay? Any questions on personal property? How to transfer? Okay, fixture. Fixtures are personal property attached to or incorporate into the land in a manner to become real property. Okay. Let's say you have a restaurant. Okay. In your kitchen, you have your stove, right? You have your freezer, right? Okay. These are called fixtures. Okay, tray fixtures. Okay. 这个是is personal property of the owner of the restaurant, right? They secure it with anchor to the floor, right? So it becomes real estate during business, right? So when they move, they take it away, right? It's called trade fixtures, actually personal property. 这种设备或者厨房的设备，炉头啊、冰库啊等等 ，OK， 是私人财产，他安了在地下，他就用来做生意，做完生意，他搬走之后也是私人财产 ，OK。So like my TV, okay, that is right now. What is my TV considered? My personal property or is it real property?
Real property?
Anybody else?
That's a real property.
Yeah, I bought the TV, right? Right now it's attached to the wall, right? Or if it's a ceiling fan, I attach to the ceiling. That become my tray fixture. I'm using it to teach class, right? Now when I move, right, I would take out the TV, right? That will become my personal property. But the bracket behind it stays. Or if I take out a bracket, I have to patch up the wall, right? To make it.
Because it says anything that doesn't, when you take out stuff out, if it makes damage, then that's what it real property is, right?
Yeah. As long as I have an agreement with the landlord saying that this is mine, right? And I would take it away, right? I fix up his wall, then it's okay. But if I bury my TV inside the wall, right? It's the same. Okay, it's become real estate. Okay, and then if I need to take it, I need to refinish the wall back to its original form. Okay. 你可以拿走 ，OK， 但是你恢复这个长壁等等 ，OK 就 OK 了。And we make 2 holes, 4 holes here. You have to fill up the floor, OK. Make sure the floor is OK for the next tenant. So that's trace fixture, okay?
I still got a question on that.
Yeah.
You're saying that it is still considered personal property.
While is in business,
In business.
yes,
Personal property.
it's real property.
It's real property in business.
Yes.
But when you move
That's what he calls the trade fixture.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why it's called a trade fixture. Yeah. It's personal property attached to the land, the wall, or the ceiling. Okay. All right. So there's a test for it. Okay, Maria. Okay. Method of attachment. How you attach it. Okay. If I just tape it on there, right? It's not permanent. Okay. Like the poster, right? That's not permanent. Okay. Adaptability. Okay. How can you adapt? Okay. 你怎么去用上 ？Okay. Intention. Okay. Are you gonna use it for business or for personal, etc. Okay. Relationship with the party. 你跟那个房东with the landlord. Do you have agreement? Okay. How do you want to work this out? Okay. And then obviously that's the rental agreement that you have. Okay. 你这个租约里面 ，OK 有讲到你这个私人财产等等 ，OK 这个公司的设备 ，OK 怎么去处理 ？So you have to actually know, okay, what you are presenting to the landlord, okay. Okay. Question on the test, right? 他考试考你的时候 ，okay. Trade fixture, whenever they say the word trade fixtures, is always personal property. Okay? Removable, that's exception to the rule. Okay? 它只有这个你可以拿走的。Okay? 这个 exception. Okay? Equipment used in normal course of business, which is considered personal property as long as any removable damages can be repaired. Okay? 你恢复完这个这些洞 ，OK 就可以了。And it's transferred by bill of sale. OK， 你卖这个设备的话 ，OK 是私人财产，所以呢你有 bill of sale. You have to have bill of sale because it's personal property. Okay, when you sell your freezers, your oven, etc. OK， 你卖这个餐厅的设备是私人财产 ，OK 不是不动产。Okay, method of land description. How do you describe a piece of land? Okay, 你怎么去姓名这个地皮 ？Common address is often used, but that's not enough, right? 普通地址不够资料 ，okay? I just say 123 Main Street. Oh, what is that, right? How big is it, right? Etc. 它是你的地是多大？不知道 ，OK？ So it doesn't give enough information, OK？ 它普通地址的话 ，OK 不够资料的 ，OK？ So number one method is meets and bounds, OK? Surveyor's map, OK？ 是第一种方式，它用距离跟那个位置来定，就是这个土地 ，OK？ 这个地皮。Number two, sections and townships using government surveys. Okay, this is set by the government. Okay, 用政府这种图案 Okay, we're gonna show you later. Okay, and then the other method is lots, blocks, and tracts. Okay, 他用这个地图 Okay 来规划这个图 Okay. So let's see each one of them. Okay, 我们看看他怎么去弄这个 meets and bounds surveyor's map. Okay, meets is a distance, right? 这个距离 bounds is the starting point, ending point. Like rivers, trees, and rocks. Okay, 它要用河边这个大树、大石头 ，OK 等等。 来做一个标志 ，OK。Man-made are roads, benchmark, etc. Okay, let's look at an example. So this is Arrow Highway. Okay, 这个是一条路，名字叫 Arrow Highway. Okay. So they say from the fence corner. Okay, 在这个早早开始。Okay, go east. Okay, 往东走多少尺 ？Okay, and then they set a degree, right? 32 degrees east, going south, right? And then they go back, okay? They have an iron pin in the stone wall, right? 它有个钉子在这个石墙这边 ，OK， 到这边，然后呢回去西边 ，go back east until another fence corner here, okay? And then go back up to north, 33 degrees or 5 degrees, okay? Back up here, okay? So basically, the whole description is called the meets and bounds description. 它是用这种方式 ，OK， 方向跟距离 ，OK， 来表达这个地皮。OK， 大家都明白了 ，right？ Okay. All right, government measurements. Okay, how does the government use? Okay, they have 3 starting point. OK， 它有3个点，因为它没办法是用一个点 ，OK， 是距离是太远了 ，OK。Hobo County, okay, is in the north. Mount Diablo is middle, okay. Central California. 第一个是北加州 ，OK， 这个点。南加州是 San Bernardino. Okay, this is Southern California. Okay, let's look at where they are on the map. Okay, so in the north, Humboldt base is here. Okay, 这个点。中部的话 ，Central California is Mount Diablo here. Okay, and Southern California is here. Okay, 南加州是这个点。So the baselines, okay, runs east and west, okay, 它有一条线 baseline, okay, 是东西的方向 okay. Meridian line runs north and south, okay. Meridian 这个线就是北边跟南边 okay. And then the township is divided into 36 sections, okay? And let me write this down so you can look at it, okay? So township is a square, okay? 一个小镇 ，okay? 它是 6 miles, 6英里，长6英里 ，okay? So they section it off, okay? 6 and 6, okay? This is not to scale, okay? Like that, okay? Each one of these is 1 mile by 1 mile, okay? 一方英里 okay? 1英里乘1英里 So they count this as 1 to 6, right? Then they loop back 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? 13, and then go on, zigzag back and forth like that, okay? That's how you identify what section it is, okay? 它是哪一个方块 Alright, let's look at this, okay? So these are the baseline, and this is the meridian, okay? We'll talk about that, okay? Oh, we count from the right to the left.
Is
Yeah.
baseline actually the baseline? The baseline road? Actually is that actually the baseline?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, because I only have something left.
Yeah. So you count from the rightmost, which is 1, 2, 3, and then they loop around that way, okay? The map that I drew is wrong, okay? 1 is not here, 1 is here. Okay? Now when you look at this, right, they could say it's a northwest quarter, this whole thing. Okay, within the section. Okay, so they just zoom in, down to your parcel. Okay, that's how they do that. Okay, using a government survey, everything is on the grid, so to speak. Okay， 它有这个示范块给你，看你的地皮在哪里。OK， Alright, the number 3， 第三个方式就是用 using lot, block, and tracts. Okay, a tract is 一片地，一个很大的地。Okay, it's a large tract of land. Okay, and then 一条街就叫 block. Okay, and then each lot 你一块地皮就是在街道里面。OK， 然后你在街道呢，就是到那个一大片的地。So when you look at it, there's a map. Okay, so this is the ocean, Pacific Ocean. Okay, over here， 这个是太平洋。Okay, so this whole tract is called the Shortline Beach Subdivision number 2. Okay, this is the whole tract. 它一片地，这是这个名称。Okay, Shortline Beach Subdivision. And then they have block 21. Okay, this whole block. 这条街。Okay. And then in there you have 地皮22号。Okay, 这是这个。Okay, so 22 lot, number 22 lot inside block 21. Okay, block 21. Okay, and then in this tract of Shortline Beach Subdivision. Okay, that's how they describe where your property is. Okay, your house could be on this lot. Okay, anywhere on this lot. Okay. And this is a typical way to describe it using tract, block, and lot system. This is the most common way. Okay, 最普遍就是用这个方式。Okay, not so much so this government survey. Okay, that's for big projects. Okay, so you could identify it. But for residential, okay, 住宅的话，它是用这个，很普遍。Okay. Alright, reference tables, okay? There's some numbers you need to memorize into your brain, okay? 有些数字你要记住 ，okay? 它会考你的。So when you look at this, 1 acre is 43,560, okay? 1英亩是43560方尺 ，okay? So how do you memorize this crazy number?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, we use 3, 4, 5, 6, and you know it's roughly about 40,000 square foot, right? You add a 0, and then you flip the 2 numbers in front. Okay, so it's 43,560. Okay, and you don't have to like memorize it 4, 3, etc. Just 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then flip the 2 numbers, add a 0. 很简单去记这个号码 ，OK， 你就记住3456，加个0，然后前面2个数位反过来就好了 ，OK。你用那个 method 来记住。OK, a square acre, OK， 一方英亩 is roughly about 208 times 209 feet. So roughly is 200 by 200. Just know that, okay? So that's 1 square acre. 1 acre. And then the mile, okay, 1英里 is 5,280 feet. Okay, 大概5280尺长。So your estimation is 5,000 feet. Okay, roughly. Okay, 大概是5000尺。And then a square mile, okay, remember your section, one section of 1 mile by 1 mile. Inside here is 640 acres. Okay, acre for short is AC. Okay, acre. Okay, 一方英里里面有640英亩。Okay, 1 square mile is the same as 1 section. Okay, this is the same. 一样的 ，OK， 一个方块。A township, okay, 一个小镇 okay, is 6 mile by 6 mile, so it's 36 square miles. Okay, and they define a commercial acre is an acre minus all the public dedication like streets, parks, etc. Okay, 商业的英亩 ，OK， 这是减掉 ，OK， 1英亩减掉这个街道 ，OK， so it's almost like half, okay, half the size. Because when you look at it, let's say this is my 1 acre, right, 200 by 200. But I put a house there, I put a house there, put a house here, put a house here, right? Put a house here, okay. You put basically 9 houses here, right? All these streets, right? They don't count in the commercial acre. Okay? Commercial acre is the acre minus all of your streets. Okay, let's say you have a little park here, okay? You don't count that too, okay? So it's almost half, roughly, okay? 大概一半。
Yeah, that's a lot of it.
Huh?
A lot of functional.
Yeah, these are the numbers that you have to
Yeah,
memorize.
In a different way. Yeah, you have to use it wisely. Because they don't tell you, say, okay, and people read this strange, they don't do a little
The township, how about township? What is a township?
A township, let me review township, okay? A township is 6 miles by 6 square mile, okay? Yeah, that's a township, okay? Alright, any questions on the land description?
So square mile and then mile square is a acre.
Yes, interchangeably. Alright, let's look at the math, okay? 做这个题 An acre, okay, 1英亩 They tell you right there, okay? They're afraid that you forgot how big it is, okay? 43,560 square feet, okay? 43,560方尺 So if the area of the lot has more than this, okay, there is more than an acre of land. 一个超过这个数值的话，就超过1英亩了 okay? On the other hand, if it's less than this amount, right, then it's smaller than an acre, okay? So this is tell you up front how big an acre is, okay? 它就是讲给你听，1英亩是多大的地 okay? So if you tell a Chinese national or someone from Europe, Germany, right? You say this land is 43,560 square feet. They have no idea what you're talking about. Okay? It's in metric. They measure it in square meters. So you have to divide this by 10. Okay, if you tell them this is 4,356 square meters, they say, oh, okay, I know how big that is. Okay. 我们中国的同胞来买房子 ，OK， 你讲43560方尺，他没有概念是多大，你给他讲是4356平方米的话，他会知道。Okay. Alright, an area, okay, is a definite amount of space within a shape. Okay. So most test questions, right? They look at rectangle and squares. So you multiply the length times the width. Okay. 这是你算那个面值出来，这是长度 ，okay， 长这个宽度 ，okay。How many acre is in a parcel of land that measure 330 by 660? Okay， 它讲里面有多少 acre？ 330尺乘660尺。So you add it, you times it together, you get 217,800 square feet. Okay, 21,700方尺。So you divide the acre, right? The acre number 43560. You roughly get about 5 acre. 大概是5英亩。Okay, that's how you do that. Okay. And example number 2. Okay. If an acre of land is divided into 4 equal lots, with each lot parallel to the other, having depth of 240 feet, what is the width of each lot? So they say that I have a lot here. It's divided like this, okay? 它分配4块 ，okay, 1英亩。And then they say the depth 的深度 ，okay, 是240尺。Okay, that's how deep it is. They're asking each one of these equal lots, right? The width of the frontage, how big is that? So you have to find out how long this is, right? And then divide by 4, right? But how do you get how long that is? You know an acre is 43560, right? Okay. So you take that, the whole square footage, okay, 这个面积1英亩的面积除掉 okay, divided by 240, right? So it's equal to what? When you get down here, okay, 43560 divided by 240. Okay, you have 960 feet, right? Okay, so from the 960 feet, you divide it by 4. Okay, 960 divided by 4. Okay, I got it wrong. Okay.
45.
So it's 43560 divided by 240. You get over here is 181 feet, 0.5, okay? 181.5尺. And then divide by 4. So it's roughly about 45.375 feet, okay? 大概45尺, okay? So each frontage is 45 feet, okay? That's how you calculate those numbers, alright? Any questions? 有什么问题? Okay, let's do another example, okay? Easier example, okay? Alright, let's say I have a square acre, right? Same principle, okay? This is only 200, right? So again, it's 4 parcels, right? How big is this? Same problem, different numbers, okay? So you take 43,560 divided by 200, okay? So 43560 divided by 200. So this whole portion is 217.8. Okay, you take that and divide by 4. Divide by 4. Okay, there's 54.45 feet. Okay, each one of these length. Okay, so that's how you do that type of examples. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Okay, chapter 1 summary. We talk about California, okay, becoming statehood. What year?
1850.
1850, right? DRE now name is BRE, okay, Bureau of Real Estate. Okay, what are the bundle of rights? Can you name the 4?
Enjoyment,
Enjoyment,
the one
disposition, control, and possession, right? Okay. Now personal property is movable, right? 可以移动的，私人财产可以移动的。不动产，为什么它叫不动产？就是不可以移动的 ，OK？ 不动产。So you cannot move real property, okay? It's attached, okay? Like, you know, try moving a house, right? Or a tree. It's very tough, okay? Fixture is what? Also personal property, right? Okay. 设备 ，OK， 做生意的设备也是私人财产。So you got 3 methods of measuring land: meets and bounds, okay, section and township, and then lots and blocks, okay, and then subdivision map. 怎么去分割这个地皮 ？So any questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Since you're saying about a house with movable or not,
Yeah.
What do you think about mobile home?
Mobile home, they have an anchor, right? You set it on a foundation, then it becomes real estate, okay? A mobile home is actually personal property, okay? It's personal property, okay? If you leave it on wheels, okay, you don't put on a foundation, it's considered personal property. So
You sell sale?
that's why we cannot, as an agent, sell a brand new mobile home, okay? Because it's not attached to anything, okay? And once it's sold, right, we could resell it as a, you know, used mobile home, but it has to attach to a foundation. If it's on wheels, we cannot sell it, okay? We sell it as personal property. And then they have different tags on it. You have to identify that personal property, okay? So they have a different form when you do mobile homes, okay? Mobile home is typically 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 type of price tag, okay?
So somebody can go and buy a mobile home and then put it wherever they want.
Typically, you have to find a mobile home park, or you could buy a piece of land, okay, and then put it on there if your neighbor doesn't complain, right? So, but you need to hook up water, electric, and sewer, right? As long as you put it on land and anchor it, right, it becomes real property, okay?
So is it better to buy a mobile home brand new, so
so you just pay the 30,000 and you can find somewhere to put it, or is it better to
Buy
buy
second
one
hand.
that's already used and it's already has like the foundation where it is?
Well, it depends on how you want to do it. Like, you know, your question is that should I buy a second hand home or buy brand new construction? Okay, it depends on the buyer's preference. But if you have anything new, is better, right? You get the manufacturer home, the warranty, etc. Right? But it's a little bit more expensive if you buy it new.
Does it drop price after you buy it?
Yeah,
It's like anything, right?
yeah, like automobile, even houses. Houses has at least a 5% premium. Okay, we buy a brand new house. The regular house market is 500,000. You buy a brand new one, it's probably 550,000. Okay, about 10% higher. Okay.
Can we sell mobile homes? The only reason why
You could sell mobile home if it was
and the
anchored.
okay.
So we cannot sell brand new mobile home. Okay, that's because I guess the mobile home dealers they locked up that market and say real estate agent cannot sell it. We could only sell it. But when it's sold and anchored, it become real property. Then we could sell it.
But isn't it supposed to go first through the place that it's already
Yeah,
like?
only mobile home dealers could sell brand new ones.
No, it's just my brother was trying to buy a mobile home,
Uh huh.
and then they told him that first he has to go through interview with a place that is like on the
Yeah, the land. Yeah, you need to find a
oh,
mobile
yeah.
home park. Yeah.
So
Yeah, they check your credit and stuff like that because you're leasing a piece of land from them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's what you
Yeah, mobile home land is roughly about $800 to $1,000 a month, so half the rent, right? And it doesn't go up in value that much. Okay. Okay, let's take any other questions. Okay. If no question, we'll take a 10-minute break. We resume chapter